Patch 10.1.7 comes out next week, but there is still a ton happening this week. My name is Swag, servers are down, and this is the Vault Day Update. The Kalimdor Cup, a dragon riding competition all across Azeroth, has been extended. It was supposed to end yesterday, but is being pushed till next week. So make sure you get it in before patch 10.1.7. The dragonflight dungeon event is running all week long. Pick up the weekly quest, then complete 4 mythic dungeons. They do not have to be mythic keys, but they can be, and completing all 4 will reward you heroic raid loot. Speaking of mythic dungeons, this week's affixes and mythic keys are going to be Tyrannical, Afflicted, and Bolstering. Afflicted has the chance of spawning mobs during combat, and when these mobs spawn, they will have a debuff on them. You can either dispel that debuff or heal them to full, and upon doing so, that mob will disappear. However, if you don't take care of them, they will cast a spell reducing your haste by 100%. Primarily, this affix is for healers to handle, but please, if you can, lend them a hand. Don't just leave it for the healers if you can help them out too. And Bolstering causes non-boss enemies to buff other enemies by 20% every time they die, and it stacks. The best way to handle this affix is to pull small, or if you do have to pull large, evenly burn down all your mobs at once instead of one at a time. On a less intimidating note, don't forget you can still get the Tabard of Brilliance if you are a Twitch Prime member. Now, if you don't know what Twitch Prime is, it is just Amazon Prime on Twitch. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, link it to your Twitch, and you can get free loot in World of Warcraft. This week, it is the Tabard of Brilliance. But later this week, on the 31st, Blizzard is announcing another Twitch drop that you can also receive. There are 2 types of Twitch loot, so the Tabard of Brilliance is one that you just have to log in and claim it, but the Twitch drops, on the other hand, require you to watch a streamer first in order to receive loot. My favorite WoW streamer on Twitch right now, and I've been watching a lot of them, is myself. So if you have a chance, make sure you give me a follow on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_swaglock. Hashtag add on. I don't know how this works. On Thursday, the Secrets of Azeroth event begins. We still don't know a lot about it other than that this will be us solving clues across Azeroth and unlocking secrets. Blizzard is going to reveal more clues over time, so if you can't start right away, don't worry. You have time to catch up to everybody else pretty quickly as the event goes on, from what we've been told by Blizzard. I love lore, and I'm really hoping that this event unlocks some extra lore in the game, reveals some things to us that we didn't know before, and potentially sets up future expansions or patches. I think this could be a really fun and creative way to start leaking things into the game that maybe isn't tied directly into the storyline. Blizzard says this might just be a one-off event, or we might see more like it in the future. They could be just trying something out. I am very excited. This sounds like a fun way to play around during the end of the season slump. Speaking of the end of the season, it is the end of the 10.1.5 patch, as next week the 10.1.7 patch drops. If you're wondering what to do before next week and you're kind of exhausted on everything else, I would highly encourage you to finish up your time rifts. If you're not familiar with the time rifts, or have only done a couple so far, the Time Rift World event gives you some really cool loot like transmogs, mounts, and even some toys. And so I don't want you to miss out on really cool gear later on in patch 10.1.7 when everybody's working on the new dreamsurge world event and not taking part in the time rift. So if there's something that has your eye and you want to collect it, this is the week to do so. And the most important thing you can do this week before patch 10.1.7 is to hit that subscribe button. That's right, you can stay up to date with all WoW news, theories, and more by hitting that subscribe button down below. My name is Swag. Hopefully servers are back up, and I will see you next week.